this way before. Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path. And like happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet. And nothing can shake me. Cause I know life took a hold of me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. Fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. From much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Tell you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No more threats of God, you're leading us, that's young. We got to be the
Cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before. Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path. And like happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet. And nothing can shake me. Cause I know life took a hold This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. And it's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I make the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn and develop patience. Determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving. They changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind. So I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition. Back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give in some way. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm gonna wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your goal. Games you play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight back disease.
Cancer. It's killing. Amazing people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
What up, JP, Eric, JQ, what it do? Nathan, Keno, appreciate you coming through. K-Dub, Kennedy, KB, what it do? And without further ado, the man of the hour, the 7-time award winner, the maestro. Oh, man, the greatest young man I know, man. Lincoln Curtis Gerald Hawthorne. Let's go, big homie. Lincoln Curtis Gerald Hawthorne. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. And he wants to be a performer. So guess what we gonna do every night, as I told you guys, man. And in a little while, we'll give me a week or two. I'll have it more organized. I'm gonna put a second. Close the door, buddy. Love you, dog. And I'm gonna put a second camera in here, and we'll rock and roll and do it like that, man. But yeah, he wants to be a performer. So I was like, shit, I'm gonna give him a stage. I'm gonna give him a stage every night, man. And like I say, he could put in those 10,000 hours, man. So I appreciate you guys coming in the building tonight, man. And thank you guys for coming in. And before we get started, man, I reached out to two of my lawyer friends, man. And yeah, man, we're gonna apply some pressure, man. And we're gonna make it a public nightmare for their ass. You know what I'm saying? And there's no time frame on it. So we got time, you know what I'm saying? And they're gonna respond, and it's gonna be some time, but we're gonna have some fun with it. And but if you guys haven't seen it, I posted it on my Instagram. I put the dates. You see the names are the same that they using, and Kenny Smith is the median between me and the case that I have. Man, it's just an atrocity that black people would do that to you. That's why I said, man, stand on integrity, man. This man took $1 million from me. If Kevin Durant is doing it, that means somebody bought it. Somebody paid for it, right? And I guess they didn't like the idea of me just leveraging their platform. I wanted to own it. And as you guys know my story, I do my best not to sell anything. And I can't believe they did that shit, dog. So fuck them all. Fuck Showtime, Kenny Smith, Espinoza. Who else is in there? Mark Jackson didn't really have nothing to do with it, but but we'll see. We'll see when the discovery period comes along. We'll see. And but I'm gonna hold my reservations on Mark Jackson. But the motherfucker stole my idea, man. Fuck them all. Now I'm excited to go to a PBC fight now. Oh yeah, especially in LA. Oh my gosh. When's the next LA fight in PBC? I will be there. You understand? Because I think it's an atrocity, man, that they would do that, man. You know what I mean? It's just disgusting. So I will be there. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Camera gonna be hot. So will the emotions, because Stephen Espinoza straight robbed me, man. Straight robbed me, dog. And I had a lot of respect for that dude, man. Straight robbed me, man. I told him to his face about this idea. Two ideas. Mike Tyson and this one. So they pieces of shit, man. They put on that uniform, man. They say, fuck humanity. You know what I mean? They say, fuck humanity, man. And it's just awful, man. So, but anyways, man, the topic of the hour, man. How's everybody doing? Oh, before we get into the topic of the hour, Inoue, man. I told y'all that motherfucker was the real deal, but now he gonna get the respect he deserved. You know why he gonna get the respect he deserved? Because Devin Haney is with Bob Arum. Now you got to have a little bit more balance now. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, Inoue is the real deal. He for real, man. Oh my God, he's amazing, dog. He is literally, I mean, for real. I'm not speaking in hyperboles. I've always had him in my top 5. Always. I haven't did a pound for pound list in such a long time, but he's always been in my top 5. And I've always looked at people and they say he's overrated. I'm like, dude ain't overrated. And I know you guys have heard me dispute that several times on the show over COVID, and even with Bob Arum, I say he's a bad motherfucker. Inoue is top 5 pound for pound, but in terms of skill work, his discipline, his distance, he does, I'm not comparing, but he does what Shakur Stevenson doesn't do. He does what Devin Haney doesn't do. He closes the show. He does what Earl Spence does. He does what Terrence Crawford does. They close the show. He does what Deontay Wilder does. He closes the show. Canelo, he's done it. He's done it. Whether you like him or not, he's closed the show. And that's part of the deal. You got to close the freaking show. And he puts exclamation points on his performances, man. And that Tank Davis, closes the show. And regardless of how you feel about what's up, Taiwan, hopefully family's doing well. Spring, about to go into camp. Be safe out there. And but that's what he does. He closes the show. And I'm not comparing or contrasting. I'm just telling you guys what the truth is. And he's a problem. He's a problem. I have him in my top 5. I would have, if I was to do a top 5 off the top of my head, I would have Terrence Crawford number 1. Earl Spence is number 3. I forget who I had number 2. I forgot who I had number 2, but I had Earl at number 3. And you say, oh, and people gonna say, why is Earl 3? Because it makes him supreme. If he beats the number 1 pound for pound fighter in October, November, he is the best fighter in the world. You know what I'm saying? So if you're an Earl Spence fan, put Terrence Crawford number 1 on your pound for pound list, okay? And if you are an interviewer and you favor Earl Spence, don't be afraid to say you have Terrence Crawford above him, because that's going to inspire him to train more, harder, more, whatever it is. And with that being said, it what's the term I'm looking for? Not fulfills, but embellishes his victory. Not embellishes, that's the wrong term. When something, anyways, it makes it bigger. It makes it bigger, man. And so I have Earl number 3, Crawford number 1. I was thinking today, I forgot who had number 2, but I got NOA at number 5, somewhere in there. You know, I got Stevie Fulton in there somewhere. I got after the 11th, if Arthur Beterbiev wins this fight, he's going to be in the top 5 somewhere. I've always had him in my pound for pound list. Arthur Beterbiev is a brick wall. But if he beats Joe Smith, that's a hell of an accomplishment to beat Joe Smith. Because if you beat Joe Smith, you know you're going to get hit the hardest you've ever been hit in your life. You know what I mean? And the same thing with Deontay Wilder and Tank Davis. When you go in the ring against them, you know at some point in this fight, they're going to land something. And it's going to make you shake, rattle, and roll a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Arthur Beterbiev over Jamel. Yeah, because I would have Beterbiev over Jamel, and that's not because I don't like him. I shouldn't say I don't like him. He doesn't like us, and he's been very adamant and disrespectful as it pertains to that. So, but I would have Beterbiev ahead of Jamel. They've both been in the same division, and he had a draw, and Arthur Beterbiev has not to have a draw. You understand? He's just wiped out his competition. Got up off the canvas, knocked the guy out, and he does it more impressively. You know, he's beaten every style. He's beaten the Olympian style. He's beat the brawler. He made that woman abuser quit. I forget the man's name. I don't respect him. Forget the man's name. Oh shit. Y'all know the kid from New York, the Olympian. I was actually at his first fight. Him, Errol Spence, and Jamel Herring was on the same card here in LA. Marcus Brown, yeah, he's a woman beater, 4-time. He's abused women 4 times, man. I it don't sit right in my spirit, you know. He can redeem himself though. He definitely can redeem himself, and I want him to redeem himself and be a better man, you know. So if Malcolm X can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. So. And so I genuinely root for him to get better. Dre's Finest, man. You up late? I see you everywhere else. I appreciate you coming through, man. What's up, black man? A $2 holler, you dig? You know what I mean? Definitely $2 holler, man. I appreciate you, man. We got the debut of Kyle and his nigga chain. That's going to be a lifetime of jokes for me. I totally appreciate that. Thank you. And I'm just going to always say assets over liabilities, man. And you guys know I'm frugal Fred, and Fred don't spend money on shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, but anyways, man, the topic at hand, what changed? Now, Bob Arum is funding the revolution. And I really, really want to have this conversation because I really want to, as I explained to you guys, and this basically validates what I've been saying. This weekend, I got to get a mic stand too. So I got to do that this weekend as well. The reality is there's a lot of supporting Black fighters, Black athletes, fans stick together. What's up, Kev? But it's not really the case, you know. And truth be told, I really don't internalize it much anymore. You know what I mean? I've come to the realization that my last name is the most important thing to me. And I have to protect my kids and I have to raise them every day of my life. And so I've basically digressed from like this. I've talked about it a lot. Like this pro-Black movement that I had, because at the end of the day, the Black fighters are not going to outwardly support you. The Black fans are not going to outwardly support you, and everyone else. And Al Heyman is not going to outwardly support you. Al Heyman is in this for money. Al Heyman is not in this to advance the blackness in boxing. If that's the case, he wouldn't do deals with Bob Arum. You know, if that's the case, he wouldn't do deals with Tom Brown, who's his lead promoter. You understand? If he was Black, Sam Watson would have his own promotional company. You understand what I'm saying? He would be an advisor. He would be the vice president of Heyman Boxing, so on and so forth. You know, so with that being said, I said that Terrence Crawford's, and I had COVID at the time too, so I was watching everybody's stuff. Right, I had COVID for like I was in the room for like 10 days in January. I remember that, and it was like you either on one side or you on the other side. And I believe that Terrence Crawford's case was not about race. It wasn't. And then a month later, Terrence Crawford, who actually has a case with Top Rank, is in the Top Rank gym. You understand? Thank you for correcting me. And I'm like, why is Terrence Crawford in the Top Rank gym and he's suing Top Rank? And then people were in my comment section saying, well, that's his fighter. That's his friend. But you have an open case with the guy. You understand? You have an open case. You can't sit in a man's gym and you have an open case and you say he's racist, but you're going to use his resources. It didn't add up to me. And then another month later, which was maybe a month ago, 6 weeks, whatever. He's been in camp for like 2 months. Devin Haney signs with Top Rank. And I'm like, hold up. This is crazy. I was called everything under the sun for interviewing Bob Arum. Interviewing. Now, for those of you who don't know, there's nothing I can't get from Top Rank. Absolutely nothing. If I needed a plane ticket to a fight, I'm willing to bet I could get it. If I needed 10 tickets to a fight, I could get it. If I needed a hotel room, I could get it without a shadow of a doubt. I've never asked for anything, not even a free ticket. You've heard Bob Arum on this show. Hey, you should come down. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. DB will tell you about the genuine. Hopefully DB is doing great. Shout out to DB. DB will tell you about the genuine relationship I have with Bob Arum. Genuine. He was there. And that's my relationship with Bob. And I leverage my relationship to give you guys the information on how the most powerful man in boxing thinks and does business, to give y'all the answers. And I was called a nigga. What else was I called? I bet I was called a coon. How can you have that racist on your show? He treats black fighters like shit. Black fighter signs the contract. Only thing, Bobby, he's never really offered me a job. You know, never. I wouldn't say that. Never offered me a job. And but I'm willing to bet if I was on hard times, if I was on hard times and I needed a job and I chose boxing and Bob was still around, I'm willing to bet I could find a job doing something there. You know what I mean? I wouldn't doubt it. You know, watch that. I could be an asset to them, and I would get paid financial. I would get whatever it is. You get what I'm saying? So, and I've done nothing with that. Every time I've brought him on, I've asked him questions so y'all can have answers for the long form of boxing. How do you do business? How does it work? How do you play this out? And everybody, you know what I mean? I have none. I have no employable skills. I'll be honest. You know what I mean? At this point in days, I'm a great how you say that? When you pass things out now at this age, you know. But and I was sitting there and I watched when I say I watched everybody's stuff, if you had 3 subscribers, I watched you. If you had 100,000, 1 million subscribers, I watched your stuff. So it's too many names to name, right? Because I was literally in one room for 72, 96, 120, at least 144 hours. I didn't leave the room for 144 hours. That was like 5 to 7 days, right? Literally. And I mean, to the point where your neck is sore. If you've had COVID, you understand what I'm saying. And I'm listening to, I'm watching these shows, and I'm like, people saying, if you fuck with Bob, you a piece of shit. I'm like, wow, Fred's a coon for taking that stand and going against the black fighter. And I said, wow, that's crazy. And I'm like, and I laugh. I'm like, y'all have no idea. And now, what's today's date? June 7th. Happy birthday, Prince. A sidebar. Every day of Kennedy's life, I've sang "You Must Be the Most Beautiful Girl in the World" every day. Even when I was on the road covering boxing, I would FaceTime her and we would sing that song. And a man gone too soon, man, gone way far too soon. So here we are. Where June 7th, 2022, and I ain't gonna lie, I haven't watched. I mean, I've literally cut my intake by like 90%. So I haven't listened to anybody, but I can tell by the energy on the internet, every black fan, damn near, every black media content, every content creator is in love with Devin Haney. But I'm like, I was a coon for interviewing the guy that signed Devin Haney. So if I am a coon, how are you supporting Devin Haney? And this is what I've said all along. Black people as a whole just want to be comfortable and be entertained. That's it. That's the 100% the fact. No one really, and myself may be included in this on some levels. No one really wants to make that sacrifice. Because if he was a racist with the Terrence Crawford issue, you cannot support him. Under any circumstances, you cannot support Devin Haney with Top Rank. You can't. I don't care if you retarded. You understand what the hell I'm saying. You literally can't support the man, because did a 91-year-old man change in 3 months? Or did your favorite fighter sign? And you think that's black culture? I'm asking. Fans believe it's black culture to support Devin Haney, no matter where he goes or what he does. You know? I made it cool to challenge these motherfuckers. I made it cool to challenge the people in power. YouTubers wasn't challenging status quo before me. I said YouTubers. I don't know about the print media. I don't know. I don't really read at this point, at this stage of my life. I don't really read articles and shit. You know what I mean? Hey, beautiful. And what's up? Love you. Watch your step. Watch your step. All right, love you. Good night. Love you. I'll see you in the morning. Watch your step. Watch it. What's up? Yeah. Love you. And that's the sidebar. I'm gonna tell you guys a story, what I explained to you guys. That's feminine energy. And it's funny how society takes that feminine energy, that femininity out of women. They make them compete with men. They make them fight for every dollar that they have. Watch your step. Love you, dog. They make you fight for every dollar you have. Whatever he said. You know, and I realized something with Kennedy, that women are born with feminine energy, and society and men and what they go through and their trials and tribulation takes it, strips them of it. Because if I'm sitting anywhere in the house, if I don't have a water in my hand, if I didn't, she would bring me a water. Anything you need, like it's just crazy, and you don't know this because, but when you have when you're born, your mother's a grown woman. Your sister is in middle school, high school, whatever she is. In my case, my younger sister is 3 years older than me. So I can't recall, because you're not in that frame of mind to look at any value. You know what I mean? And so, we got Cooking with the Champ tonight, 9:00 in 52 minutes. We got chicken kebabs, man. We gonna rock out, man. And so as I go back to boxing. Now, this ain't no indignation on Devin. I'm just holding my I'm still waving my flag. Because when you think about it, why are black people watching Golden Boy? Didn't Golden Boy call you a nigga? I haven't watched Golden Boy fights, and I've never seen Ryan Garcia fight. I'm not saying it as an accomplishment, but I just know I've never given them any money. I live in LA. They put on fights every 2 weeks here. Real easy for me to get to. I've never been to a fight. I've never seen Ryan Garcia fight. I didn't see Triple G and Canelo fight. This will be my first Canelo Triple G fight that I get to watch. You know, so on and so forth. I had kids in the gym that I would train with every day. I never went to their fight because they were with Golden Boy. They'll tell you. Never went. Side by side, heavy bags, in camp with them every day. Never went. And because Golden Boy called me a nigga. How can I support Golden Boy and they call me a nigga? Now, you can do what you want to do, but I haven't. I don't even know. Like, when I've only seen Ryan Garcia in highlights. I seen him jump on his trainer, you know. Tank reposted that. I've seen the knockout. He knocked out somebody with a left hook, you know, some Asian kid. And that's all. I haven't seen no highlights of his last fight. He fought an African. I haven't seen nothing. I know he won. Well, he won by decision, right? That's all I know. You know, I know he has a fight here in LA, and guess what's gonna happen? Black media gonna cover his ass. And I'm the coon. Golden Boy called you a nigga, man, and was unapologetic about it. Didn't even give the the business apology. We apologize. He fought Tago. I didn't even see the fight. I know it was an African guy because I saw it on my Instagram. You know, when they got the weigh-ins and stuff. I saw that. I did see that, but he won by, I'm assuming he won by decision because I haven't seen no knockout highlight on my Instagram feed. But yeah, that's, and I appreciate you, Dre. You're no one's willing to make the ultimate sacrifice, right? And obviously I can't, right? My kids are mixed, so I can't make the ultimate sacrifice, right? Right. And I think the most important thing is protecting your last name. But I'm gonna tell you what you can't do to me. You can't disrespect me and expect me to shake your hand ever again. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like I can't respect Steven Espinoza ever again. Ever again. I don't care how cool he was with me prior to this. I can't respect him at all. 0%. Nah, like I can't. They stole my idea and it's on TV July 29th. This is gonna be a fun ride. You know what I mean? So but anyways, man, I'm up these phone lines, man. But I'm just interested. Is Bob Arum funding the revolution? Bob Arum funding the first it was the colonizer. Eddie Hearn, he was funding the revolution. And overnight, Eddie Hearn became cool. Eddie Hearn became cool overnight when he signed Devin Haney. I remember his dad said he had slave contracts. I'm the only one to ever ask Eddie Hearn about those slave contracts, ever, in the history of this sport. I am the only person to firmly challenge and question Eddie Hearn about his dad and those slave contracts. No one in the history of the sport but me. I'm the only one in the history of this sport to ask Oscar about those nigga emails. You know, I haven't seen an Oscar interview in such a long time, so I don't know what he said or what he's talking about. I see the titles on my timeline, but I don't think I've ever clicked on an Oscar De La Hoya interview in like 4 years, to be honest with you. You know, so but yeah, I'm opening up these phone lines. Tonight we video. Hey, Insatiable is. Hey, what's your favorite Prince song? Why I set this shit up? Yo, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, Karma. If your man takes the time and he's playing Insatiable, he's planned all day to spend time with you. All day. It's so much planning in that song. It's so much creativity in that song, man. You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful. Prince was that dude, man. Prince was definitely that dude. And I am, and call my name, yeah. And me and Champion Heart was dumbfounded one night when Kyle made a great point, because I believe Champion Heart and I are both big Prince fans, and he got us on how Prince dressed. I had no comeback for that, man. I wish we could play Prince songs all night, but man, that copyright will come down on us heavy. You know what I mean? So I wish we could play Prince. My favorite song is Adorn. That's Dre's favorite song too, is Adorn. Yeah, 17 days. You know what I mean? So anyways, man, I'm gonna invite y'all to the party. Here we go. Feel free to call in and beam in. We live, baby. Feel free. So is Bob Arum funding the movement, or is the revolution for sale? is the revolution for sale? I know he got us that night though. I ain't had no comeback though, because he do dress. If he was in 2022, man, we would Adorn is a masterpiece. Oh my gosh. Adorn is the second greatest love song of all time, behind Lenny Williams' Cause I Love You, in my mind. You know what I mean? In my mind. But I can easily go the other way. Kane, what's up?
What's going on? You saw the fight? Well, I mean, I know you didn't see the fight. You saw the highlights, I'm guessing?
I saw the 10-second knockout. I saw it.
Man, I wish it would have went longer.
Yeah. I appreciate Tone Brown. Thank you, Tone Brown, for sending it to me, dog.
I was hoping, man. I didn't wake up at 5, but I woke up like 30 minutes before, started shipping some orders, and then boom, he got knocked out. I was like, damn. It's like happened just like that.
Yeah. And shout out to Mustafa Boxing, dude. I've been following him, man. Hey, you guys should go follow Mustafa Boxing. I am Mustafa Boxing on Instagram. Boy, he be breaking boxing down. I learn a lot from him. He be breaking. That's Tay Jones' trainer. He's an awesome guy. I've never met him, but I love the fact that he's a family man. You know, and he took his family on the trip. You know what I mean? And that's what I aspire to be, man. A family man. You know.
Bro, do you know how long Stevie Fulton's how long he's on their contract till?
Oh, he's probably. I don't think you can get out of an Al Heyman contract.
Yeah, because like I would love to see him in Inoue fight.
Woo!
And then I would for sure. I don't know if Inoue can continue to keep going up, but if he can somehow find a way to get up before Shakur goes up to 135, that would be awesome too.
Well, he's a small frame guy.
Yeah, exactly. So like he would have to be like right now to see him fight Shakur. Shakur's gonna be moving up soon.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Shakur trying to find a fight. That's what he's trying to do. He don't know where he gonna get his next fight from.
Oh, why not fight him?
No way is a little too little now.
No, I mean you definitely don't tell Shakur to go down in weight. You for sure tell Inoue to come up. I mean, I don't know how big 12 pounds is for the little guys, but like I don't know if it's as big as the Errol Spence jump you were saying.
Yeah.
Is it comparable?
That would have been a tragedy for Earl.
No, I'm saying is the Inoue jump would be comparable to Spence? Because what, it would be 2 weight classes or 3.
Yeah, it's like opening your front door to going to fight somebody and they got 2 guns.
Because man, at this point, like, who does he fight?
Meet me outside. Meet me out. I ain't meeting you outside.
Not Stevenson, but anyway, who does he fight besides
I don't know the 118 division, but I know he can fight. They said
there's one guy with some random belt. I mean, I don't know who he is.
He can fight Antonio Russell.
Oh, damn, yeah, that'd be fuck. But isn't he with PBC?
Oh yeah.
I'm glad he taught us a game where now we could just instead of just hype people being like, oh, let's get these guys to fight. Like, bro, it's got to make sense.
That shit ain't happening. Stevie Fulton would clamor for that fight.
That would be a great fight.
Yeah, that would be a fun fight too. And
because Inoue's got power, and then Stevie's good at activity fighter. I mean, not like very, very active, but like he's not like Rio. Like who was the other guy he fought? The fight before this?
Oh man, Figueroa.
Yeah, it's not like Figueroa where he throws 1,000 punches, but I mean,
right.
I mean, it'd for sure be exciting. I doubt Fulton will let him use those gloves like he used today because you could tell this clear difference.
Right. No, you're right. Man, I'm a fan of Inoue, man. That dude is a problem.
The fans were like, ooh, like.
Really?
I mean, they said that the crowd over there is like, they're not like America where they're not like, oh, we're going crazy. It's just more like respect or like if someone gets hit hard, they'll be like, and there'll be like a clapping and like everybody clapping for both people.
Right.
I mean, Donaire, he didn't look like horrible, but I mean, bro, once Inoue caught him with like one shot and like he buckled.
It changes everything. It changed the whole. Well, I didn't see the fight. I just
got dropped in the first round, like right before the round.
He did?
Yeah, right before the round. Not Inoue. Donaire got dropped. Not like not one where he was like stumbling to get up, but like you could tell it affected him because I mean, to go down round 1 is for sure something. For like big fights like that, to go down round 1 is unusual.
Right. No, you're right. Now you're literally spitting facts.
It for sure was the gloves. For sure, had to be.
He got real power. He got Inoue got and his technical power. You know what I mean? It's like
like just he was walking him down. Like it looked like it got to the point where once he was like hurt, in the main knockout where it shows him like doing the stanky leg. After that part, he just said, "Fuck it, I'm mowing this guy down."
Right.
He said, this guy has nothing left for me.
Yeah. I mean, he's fought everybody he can fight. He's only fought champions because he was in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's won 112, 115, 118. So he's been a champion in all those weight classes. So I would say I'm not an expert down there. Maybe another platform is an expert on those little weight classes. But if you're fighting in a tournament, that means you're basically fighting the best, you know. And he wiped out that tournament. He beat Nonito Donaire with a broken jaw, broken nose,
with a broken
eye socket. You know what I mean? Didn't quit. That speaks volumes about the guy.
No, and then not only that, he ended up dropping Donaire in the late rounds too. In that fight in the 11th.
Yeah, that was a fun fight. No, just call it anytime, Dre. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I also think his wife needs to go in the Hall of Fame.
Who's?
Nonito Donaire. Oh. I think she's Hall of Fame worthy. I think she's done a lot for the sport. I think the Donaire family should go in the Hall of Fame as a family. I think that'll be awesome.
And then we got Berlanga this week.
Oh, he's fighting.
But I mean, we know it's gonna be an easy work. It's for sure easy. I mean, we said I don't know who he's fighting. We said that about the last fight, and he got dropped. So I mean, we don't know if it's easy work. But I'm guessing one of these prospects for sure gonna be fighting on that card. Eyes or someone.
No, it's It's Puerto Rican Day. So
Xavier. I know Xander's got some illness.
Yeah, he pulled out.
I could have swore I heard Troy. I think his name is Eyes or
Troy Isley. He's fighting.
I think so.
That's Kyle's boy.
Because in reality, he didn't take any damage in his last fight like a month ago, so it's a quick turnaround for him.
Right, he's fighting somebody named Angulo. They said.
Who, Berlanga?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I would say easy money, but like at this point, I think Bob kind of thinks he's a fraud as well.
Yeah. Bob said on the show that he's like, man, I'm done with this guy. This guy.
I don't think he said he was done. He for sure caught him by surprise.
Yeah, he wasn't impressed. Jesus Angulo is who he's fighting. I never heard of him.
Because I mean, they set you up. I mean, like you said, they'll get you ranked. They'll set you up, and then obviously they'll give you the test where like it's not like a complete test where you're obviously still the favorite to win, but like they show you a little step up fight, and like that wasn't even honestly a step up fight.
Right.
The guy he fought, and that shit went to decision.
Right.
And then he got dropped in his so he's looked bad in his last two fights.
He looked terrible. I remember I was like,
it was against a black fighter. It was 2 fights ago. That one went the distance. That was his first fight that he didn't knock anyone out in the first round.
I remember
and that one was a dog fight too. Like the other guy was giving a real good fight.
I remember Fat Joe being at his fight.
Yup. That's what I'm saying. Like he's got all these. It's got to be the attention, celebrity attention. Like he's got all these people behind him now.
And he got a chain too. He got a personalized chain. Hey, if you buy jewelry, do not get personalized jewelry, dog. That's the worst thing you can do. It has no value. It only can be melted. You only can melt it, and that's what you get that day. Whatever gold is that day, that's what you pay. Steve Rose. It was Steve Rose.
Steve Rose, it was a good fight.
Steve Rose, and but you on to something. So I'm interested in that fight. I'll be watching. I'll be home cleaning.
Yeah, should be a good one. I don't know if there's any other cards or I don't know. Oh, did you also see David Morrell fight, bro? That shit was easy work.
Yeah, I saw it.
Easy work.
Yeah, it was easy work. He was front foot dominant, so I don't know if
he was getting touched though.
Yeah, he was getting touched. I don't know if that was because he wanted to destroy the guy or is that a weakness? Because he's open to a left hook, big time.
Because I feel like it probably, I don't know if it was a weakness, but I feel like he just felt the other guy just had nothing for him.
Yeah.
Where he was just like, let's just end this shit, right? Like, easy night out, just. Because he's, I'm guessing he's the interim.
Interim what?
No, because I mean Canelo has his belt.
Oh yeah, he's the interim
WBA.
Yeah, whatever he is. Yeah,
whatever. They gave him that belt at like 2 or 3 fights. I mean,
yeah.
I would love to see him in Benavidez, but I don't think you'll see that till Morrell gets like 15 or 16 fights.
No, they're not. They definitely not. No, I mean, if Al Heyman not making the Jamal Charlo David Benavidez fight, why would he make the Morrell fight?
Because I think Morrell's ready.
No, it was Jamal.
No. I think they're all. I think right now they all can fight. It's all like if Morrell and Benavidez fight, I feel like it's 50-50.
He would fight Darrell first before he would fight a Benavidez.
Oh no, of course. He'll fight him, Caleb Truax. Like
yeah, there you go. And Caleb Truax might be his next fight.
It's possible because I mean, I don't think he's fought since. Wait, hold on. He did fight Caleb Plant. So Caleb Plant took
his last fight.
That was his last fight. That's what I was trying to say. So that was like almost 2 years ago.
Yeah. So he hasn't fought in a long time. So, and he's from that area. So if I'm Al Heyman, Caleb Truatt will probably be his next fight for sure. But I don't think he's ready for Benavidez. But you think he is? I mean, it would be an offensive explosion.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if he'll win the fight, but it's not like I don't think he'll get dogged in the fight. I mean, he could for sure get knocked out. I mean, I don't know if you think knocked out equals getting dogged, but I feel like he'll for sure be competitive. I still think Benavidez is the real deal, though. And even Stephen A said that on First Take.
I saw that today on my timeline. I saw that on Instagram today. I was gonna send that to Mr. Benavidez, but I got caught up.
That came out of nowhere too, left field. It was about Andre Ward, and then he's like, "Let me know about Benavidez." I was like, "Damn,
yeah,
this man's electric." This guy,
you know why? Because he's talking like a fighter.
Exactly.
So he wins the hearts of the fight fans. I'm telling you, next David Benavidez fight, y'all gonna see me with a Benavidez thing on my head. Watch. I like him, man. He a bad boy, and he talks like a fight, like Wilder.
Fight.
Yeah, like Wilder, Spence, him, David Benavidez. These guys just
and he talks like a fighter too.
Yeah, and he fight. Yeah, man. So I'm interested. So when's PBC's next card? I think they done for a long time.
I have no idea.
When's PBC next card, guys?
And what, you don't really care about the zone cards? I don't even know when they fight either.
I don't even know when they fight.
A bunch of their people are just overseas people, honestly.
Yeah.
Their cards.
I know Jamal's fight got postponed. I don't know if they still going on with the card or no. Did the card get canceled? Pulled?
I think they scratched the whole card.
They scratched the whole card. Okay, because I mean, it makes sense just to have that card. You know, it's a good card to put on Showtime. You got the young guns. You got a Leem, and you got Frank Martin. I would have moved Frank Martin up to the main event. You know what I mean?
Martin, that's another one that I saw too. He's in the same division as these guys.
35. No, he's 35. He's trained. I mean, he's managed. Oh, excuse me.
So he's PBC.
Yeah, he's promoted.
So why not him and Tank Davis?
If he wins impressively, we gonna call for it.
But he's more of like a Haney type of fighter, right? Technical.
I think he got more pop than Devin.
No, I mean, I don't think he for sure isn't as.
He's more Gary Russell. He's more like Gary Russell. Devin. I think Devin's different than Gary Russell. I think Devin is like.
Devin's your perfect boxer.
Yeah.
Picture perfect.
Yeah.
Him, Fulton, your picture perfect boxers.
They are. Gary Russell was picture, but he got a little bit more flavor to him. You know, a little bit more flavor, a little bit more punch variation. And he's softball too. So I think that it's a little bit different. Gary got a little bit more flavor than Devin. Devin is like behind the jab, keep the distance. You come in here, I'm gonna pop you with that right hand. They all articulate what they punch count. I mean, it's nothing you can say bad about Devin. The fact that he didn't get a knockdown, like I mean,
it's just he doesn't have power. That's it.
Yeah, he does.
I mean,
but
when you tune in to fight him, he's not like sexy for the casual fans.
No, he's not
like Tank. He's not Tank, where every casual knows. Oh, I know Tank Davis. He's the champ. Like they think he's the champ just because he knocks everyone out, and all the celebrities know him. But I mean, there was a lot of celebrities that actually were repping with Devin. Even Diddy was repping with him too, which is, I mean, that's big.
Yeah, he has star appeal. Like I went to his fight in Vegas, and it was well received. You know, Tank played the national anthem. I don't know these rappers' names, but if you wear a lot of, I ain't gonna lie, if you wear a lot of jewelry, I'm just gonna assume you're a rapper. So there was a handful of guys wearing a lot of jewelry, like, and I just assumed they were rappers because I mean,
if I can ask two more things,
please. Yeah.
I don't know if you saw what Richardson tweeted the other day about Davis. I don't know if you could pull it up. It's for sure still there. He like tweeted that he obviously thanks Davis and he looks up to Davis. But what's confusing to me is,
thank you, Justin.
It's just so weird that he looks up to this guy, but he doesn't put him on his own fight card.
I thought that was. I didn't want to talk about that shit.
But it's
he don't have the power.
It's the
he
truth.
Don't have the power. He don't have the power to do that.
No, that's the truth. And then mind you, this is what also threw me off. In that tweet, he said he thanks Mayweather Promotions and that. And I'm just like, I commented back. I'm like, these guys don't even like you. I'm like, why you? I'm like, you need to get out of that contract. Like, whatever you gotta do. Because
He's socially begging for a fight, man. He's basically begging for a fight. He hasn't ate, and they starving him out, man.
But in reality, he also bit the hand that feeds him, and that's something you should never do. But
what do you mean by that? Tell me what you mean by that.
Because I remember he tweeted or he spoke out on Twitter saying that he wasn't getting a fight from Mayweather.
Okay. Now let's just follow the logic on that. Now it's true that he didn't get the fight, but remember 100%. Andrew Tabiti. Slow down. Andrew Tabiti. Do you remember him?
No.
There's a reason you don't remember him because Floyd Mayweather made you forget it. All right. Do you remember Lionel Thompson?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I started watching boxing 2 years ago. So
okay, I'm just naming names. Do you remember Mickey Bay?
I know Mickey Bay, yes.
Okay. Do you remember his last fight that you really seen? Do you remember the John Molina fight?
No.
See, that just shows you those guys that was on Mayweather. The only guy that was really that they was giving a lot of fights to was like Ishii Smith, and that was like 5 years ago. Like, dude, they don't give their fighters fights.
100%.
They sit them on ice, and they just be out there.
No, you're preaching. That's what I was basically saying. Like they don't. I don't get why he's thanking them when they don't give him no fights. They don't feed. Don't feed him.
He's begging them to get him another fight, bro. He's in a contract with them. He know they got to give him a fight in order for him to make money. Otherwise, he starves. He might as well get a day job.
No, literally.
I mean, he's 20-something years old, man. He's 135 pounds. He's 35, right, Fred?
Yeah, 140.
140. So he got So think about this. The other guy on the stream yard. Think about this. What's your name, man?
You could do Kane. Kane is fine.
Kane. Okay, Kane. So think about this. At 140, and this is what everybody was saying when Devin went to Bob Arum at 135 to get access to those belts. It's kind of tough because at 140, Josh Taylor got all the belts, top rank. Richardson Henderson ain't never getting a shot at none of the belts. They don't have. They, you know it, right?
What are we laughing at?
Yeah. But the fact that you said he ain't like you said it like 100% is so as a matter of fact. Like,
he's not,
he
bro.
Ain't never getting the belt. Nah, he
ain't. He's not even getting. He's not even getting a mandatory shot, bro.
He's not even gonna get a motherfucking
before.
JD belt. Yeah.
Look, Fred, before he gets a mandatory shot. But Kane, before he gets a mandatory shot, they'll give it to Tank Davis at 140 before they give it to him.
No doubt. Or Rolly.
No, not Rolly. You can forget about Rolly. Rolly don't exist no more.
No, that's another. I mean, who's there? If Tank ends up actually leaving, Rolly's their main fighter.
No, stop. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Rolly?
Who's their main fighter? Who'd you say?
He said Rolly.
I said if Tank leaves, it's literally Rolly.
Man, they ain't got no stable, bro. They got the same stable I got. I got Rolly as a head guy. but listen though, this is the thing with Mayweather promotions. They do this all the time. They leave their guys out there. Now that Rolly has lost, you may not see Rolly for another year and a half, maybe 2. It's what they do. It's just what they do, man. It's what they do at Mayweather promotion. They waste great talent, and they've had some good talent over there, and they waste it. Hey, Fred, do you remember they used to have the Fred? Do you remember they used to have the kid Cash Flow around them all the time?
You ain't seen that. He ain't even signed with him though.
You ain't seen that kid since, man.
He ain't even signed with him. That's the whole catch. Shakur didn't sign with him. Devin didn't sign with him. Cash
smartest moves they ever made. Smartest moves Shakur and Devin ever made. Never signed with him.
Yeah. No, you dead ass with that. I thought Cash Flow was a shoe in them. I really thought because I know him through like videos on Instagram. I've only met him. I met his dad one time, and he was like, his dad really fucked with me, and but it was just real interesting that none of these guys signed with him. But
just to ask you, when you say Castro, you're talking about Floyd Diaz?
Yeah,
the Mexican fighter, right?
He's talented.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's on top rank.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's on top rank.
Yeah, I saw one of his fights. That's why when he said that, I was like, he looked insane in his last fight.
He's the savior. Bob Arum is the savior of the revolution. Man, the conquistadors.
I think he's on top. That's what it was.
Man, but it is funny though, because I'm gonna say this, Fred.
Yeah.
And this is me picking at you, Fred. Because Fred was on Terrence Crawford for like 2 years straight, hard as fuck. But see, I know Fred like Tank Davis, but Tank Davis, if he re-signed with him, he's pulling the Terrence Crawford.
Yeah,
because what he's doing is essentially keeping himself away from the 135-pound titles with that JV belt he got. And then run around and hold the belt up and say, hey, I'm selling pay-per-views. Basically, that's what he's doing. And I've been telling people this for the longest. He don't want that smoke that's all that all them guys is getting over there. It's like he want to wait till the smoke clears.
Mm-hmm. Nah, you're right.
That's just what I see. I mean, we got to call it out across the board when guys do that. And that's basically what I see him doing. Like, I'm a big attraction. I'm going to make some money selling pay-per-views. Right. I don't know who they going to put him in with next, bro, because 135 is light now. Ain't got nobody.
I mean, they got Muhammad Ali. They got Frank Martin. Who else? They got Isaac Cruz with the rematch. Who else they got?
For which
if anybody buys that Isaac Cruz rematch, they're complicit in keeping Tank Davis away from Devin Haney.
Yeah,
and Lomachenko.
Fuck that fight. Fuck that fight.
Look, Lomachenko asked for that fight 5 years ago. Tank Davis is almost 30 years old, man. He still ain't fought nobody like that.
Tank Davis be 28 this year.
Yeah, they done wasted all them years, bro. He been a champion since he was like 22 or 23.
Yeah.
Look, bro, if he's 28, he's 5 years older than Devin Haney.
I think Devin 28.
Devin with Kambosos has a better resume.
Wait, no, don't even say better resume. Think about this. Devin Haney has took a greater risk than Tank has ever took at all.
Wow. Facts.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Devin Haney has took a greater risk. He went to another man's country where I said they ain't gonna give him a fair deal. You said they ain't gonna give him a fair deal.
I did.
Other people called in and said it too. And then he beat the dude in his backyard and walked out with the belt by winning every round.
He got the belt and the girl. He like AB.
Linares is a better fight than any fight that Davis has.
Pedraza, he beat Pedraza, right?
Yeah, he beat Pedraza about 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's it. Pedraza was
Dude,
named.
Pedraza he started to look like Jamal Charlo.
Oh, I said that. Me and
hold on.
Yeah,
He started to look like he only fight people that speak Spanish. I'm just sorry.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. No, that's really a fact. That's really a fact. And they gonna roll him out again with the fake guy. I told y'all that Rolly fight was BS, man. That shit was up. I mean, it's just I told you, you just falling in love with the cap. I did it fight week. Yeah, that's why pimp stay in business, because y'all falling in love with the cap, the macking.
Yeah,
you know, what I mean?
It was no different. It was no different than Keith Thurman versus Mario Barrios.
Yeah. And now
people was telling me I'm buying that fight. I said, if you buy that fight, you complicit, and you complicit basically in saying later on if they try to make Keith Thurman versus Earl Spence before they make Spence versus Crawford.
Right.
Because if enough people buy it, they're gonna say, okay, Keith Thurman can sell versus Earl Spence.
Mm-hmm.
And if this deal somehow falls apart, that's the fight they're gonna try to make. I ain't buying this shit.
Man, I think that Keith Thurman ran away again. You know, I mean that's why Keith Thurman is. I haven't heard a Keith Thurman quote. Man, I don't know when. Like, and I'm pretty good on my timeline, but has Keith Thurman said anything of late?
No.
Like that's what I'm saying. He just goes and he hides. It's June already, man. So he's still 3 months away from fighting. So the earliest he can fight is June, July, August. Next month it'll be
Fred. He really can fight in the timeline where he can fight either one of those guys.
No, he can, but he's not. Like all he wants is a check. He wants a check to sustain himself, and then he comes back and he gets another check, and then he lies to the people. I want this fight. He's very Danny Garcia is very comfortable. Keith Thurman is very comfortable. They've made a lot of money.
I hope they bought a lot of real estate or something, man.
Yeah, I hope so too. I know Danny is very much an entrepreneur. I don't know much about Keith Thurman, but Danny seems like he's done. Danny seems like he's done the right thing, and I don't think Danny Hart is in boxing neither. You know, I think Danny is very much like the businessman at this stage of his career. You know what I mean? So,
do you guys know who he's fighting?
Oh man, the bullshit begins.
Does anybody know?
Now we can't even see the damn chain, so that's cool.
Oh yeah, no, don't.
This nigga got a nigga chain, man. That shit look like a motherfucking rock, a gold rock. It like motherfucking disco balls.
Jose Benavidez, that's who he's fighting.
So you dropping your mixtape next week, Cal?
Did what?
You dropping your mixtape next week?
Real quick. Go ahead.
Cal dropping a mixtape next week.
Man, you saying what, man? You say
Cal, you gonna take this shit off.
You gonna take that shit off. Oh man.
Too old to be wearing that shit, cowboy. You look like a lick right now, boy. Niggas was robbing everything right now. Gas $6 and you wearing a chain?
Hey,
and you in Cali where you can't carry nothing. Man, you tripping. You better put that shit up.
Hey, I saw gas prices $7 today on La Cienega and Centinela. I lost my shit. I said,
Cal, they cracking on you in the crowd. They cracking on you in the chat. You gotta block them in the chat, cuz.
Hey, 314. What's up, 314?
Yeah, that boy got the ring too.
God, you ain't gonna hear the end of this shit. My grandmama gave me that chain. What's up?
Yeah, take that shit off, my boy.
Oh, you hugging.
That's all we wanted to say.
I already know Kyle want to respond. Go ahead, Kyle. It's your time to
listen, man.
Your ass, Cal.
I'm gonna do a Jamel Charlo. Man, what about you broke ass niggas?
Jamel said that actually. Jamel. Let's give him credit.
Hey, you can't put up Jamel Charlo. You was bad when he said that shit.
Hey, no, man, that chain gonna be the joke of the shop, man.
My chain. I know you like my chain, man.
Oh man, what the King Israel want, man? What you want, man?
Fred, you don't know who this is?
Yeah.
Ask Cal.
He do that shit. Every time he call, he do that. You don't know who this is? We know who this is.
Hey, Fred, I'm only addressing. I ain't addressing my trolls.
You funny, dog. You funny as hell. You funny as hell.
And his co-writer, Cal. But what's good, Fred?
Nah, we good, man. We good, man.
Fred, I fucked up the bad, but I done got it back together though, man.
That's what's up.
Haiti done bounced me back, bro.
Mm-hmm. Kyle gonna be on international.
And much as I hate, your boy, you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna be disrespectful on your platform, Bob Arum.
You can call on what you man.
Fred,
call on what you want.
When I called him a lying motherfucker, you throw me off your platform.
No, I didn't. I was.
Yes, you did.
That probably was your 40th curse word that day.
But Fred, but you know what?
Oh, we was probably talking about something else. It was a bigger topic.
Okay.
Nah, this is a free speech platform. Fred don't throw you off. You might kick yourself off though.
Yeah.
No. One thing. Who that is though with these ad libs though?
Jeezy, you?
No, that ain't Jeezy. That's somebody else. Cause Cal, I know Cal, and I know you, Fred.
Oh, that's KP. That's KP, man.
Oh shit, that's one of my trolls, Fred. That's a troll of mine.
Man, nobody be trolling you, bro. What are you talking about?
Hey, Fred, they be trolling me, Fred.
Oh God, this nigga got delusions of grandeur.
But anyway, Fred.
Hey, y'all motherfuckers funny, dog.
Hey, Fred.
Hey, we troll avatars now.
Hey, Fred, I fuck with you, Fred.
I tell you do. You told me
Fred
87 times in the last call.
Because the reason why I fuck with you, Fred, because I'm changing my life. And
change it, nigga.
I tell you, because I got a gun, and like I told my G, Cal, I said my shit. I'm more like Peter. I'm not Judas. I'm not here to make trouble with people. If you see me on a platform talking shit about their mama, they talk shit about my mama, Fred. If they talk about your kids, you got a right to defend Kennedy, Fred. That's your duty. You said, I was in your chat last night, and you said that's your sole duty. If Kennedy fall off, that's your duty to put him back on the square, bro. And as a man, bro, don't come at me and you motherfuckers living in these glass houses. And when I throw my rock back at you motherfuckers, y'all talk shit. But Fred, I commend you on everything you're doing. I have a little problems with some of this shit. Like I told you, you know what I'm saying? My mother was a born Muslim. My father is a Hebrew Israelite. And some of the things you teach, it be on point and it's different. But one thing I want to commend the brother that you brought me into, that's Charles White. And one thing he said, bro, if you're going to be a brother that changed your life, you can't be ready to kill your brother. But if your brother ready to fuck you up, and just like Malcolm said, and I'm going to end this with Malcolm, if one of you bitch-ass nigga put your hands on being Israel, I'm going to send you where your grandmama and your great-grandmama at, bro. But I'm not here for that violence, Fred.
At the
I'm
nursing
here
home?
trying to get some money, listen to you, Fred, and talk my shit.
Get your money, man. Get your money, man.
That's all. And thank you again, Fred, for having yours truly being Israel. The most. Hey, Kyle, take your motherfucking ass to rehab. And KP, stop trolling me, nigga.
Ain't nobody trolling you,
Your
bro.
ugly ass.
Stop trolling me,
motherfucker. Shut the fuck up.
And he come on, he click his thing and say something and just drop off.
Hey, that nigga like Favorite Flame, bro. We tore his ass up on my channel one night.
Oh, damn.
Hey, I'm so interested in this election, man. I want to see what did.
Which one?
What, your mayoral election?
Oh, Rick Caruso is up, dog. Get the fuck out of here.
You got the. Hey, did you get that link I sent you earlier?
Yeah, I sent you. Yeah.
Did you see the 14-point agenda that I sent you though?
I didn't read that part. No. He got a 14-point agenda?
No. This was comprised by a PhD that teaches African American studies of black men in California. I want to say the school is damn, I have to find out the name of the school. He got a YouTube channel. His name is Dr. T. Hassan Johnson.
I think I follow him.
He reviewed a video on that mayoral election, and he was talking about why black men are not voting the way they used to vote. That's what he was talking about in that video. And he came up with a 14-point agenda, him and some other PhDs.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
For men, for black men specifically.
Rick Caruso was up with 13% reporting, so it's gonna be a long night. I don't want Karen Bass in there. The reason
she's part of the Congressional Black Caucus.
Exactly. She's a problem. She's a major problem, dog. And we need to get rid of her, Maxine Waters, Feinstein, all them people.
See the chat, Big Homie Coop. He said Dr. T. Hassan Johnson's on point. Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a link in the back. Hold on,
yes, please. Yeah, and but yeah, man, we got a big election coming up, man. We got your favorite segment, Cooking with the Champ, in 11 minutes, man. So tell us the process about, because I know you were excited about the chain as I was about other stuff. So tell us the process, man. How did that design come through and all that?
Well, you know,
I'm not being funny neither. I'm not being funny.
No, it's my logo, so shit, you know. I figured I'll write it off.
Yeah, this motherfucker, man.
Why not, huh? You know, I'm gonna tell you something, Fred.
Yeah, go ahead.
Niggas love change, man. So niggas always equate success. I'm talking about niggas. Okay. Niggas always equate success with chains.
Okay.
So I got
I thought you said you hate niggas though.
I hate niggas, but I love their money. It's them niggas that spend it. You know what I mean? It's all about the numbers.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm confused. But
don't worry about it, man.
All right. All right, man. So we want to welcome Kyle's Chain to the show, and I guarantee you. Say it again. I just saw it. Thank you, dog.
I dropped both of them in the back.
Thank you.
You see the chat? Yeah, you're right, big homie. Coop, Green Gorilla, and BGS Idmore. You are correct, sir.
Yeah,
I dropped them both in the back. You got a lot of people that's in California, Fred, that contribute to the Black Manosphere space.
That's good.
And you may not even know it because most guys don't show their face, but a lot of the PhDs do. And the PhDs have been researching and doing a lot of historical overview of why African American men are not being represented in these elections and why they're not voting the way that they used to vote. And why Ice Cube got so much pushback that he got when he presented that plan.
It's sad that he even got that voice. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still bewildered how he
why they ran him down like that? Why they shot him down?
Man. They disrespected that man so much.
Well, I don't understand why you're shocked.
I mean, $500 billion? like who's gonna turn down $500 billion?
People that vote off emotions.
Right.
You wasting your time. I mean, you've shown people facts and stats, and then they argue with you and just call you a coon, right?
Right.
See, I can show you facts and stats, but if you don't want to deal with the facts and stats, you'll just start calling me names. That's a black people technique. Black people like to do that. It's like part of their programming. Since I can't beat you with the facts and stats in your argument, I'm a disrespect your name. I'm gonna talk about your mama. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we do. So,
damn,
just how we are, man.
Oh, so the top two. So 12 names on the ballot, though several candidates have dropped out. If no candidate clears 50%, which is likely with a crowded field, the top two finishers will advance to a November runoff. So if Caruso, I'm interested what Los Angeles would be with the Republican mayor. I'm very interested in that shit. Like, that would be interesting. You know, that would be interesting. I voted for myself for senator and U.S. senator and a whole bunch of shit, though. You know, I it's no way I could have voted for Karen Bass. She's been in office far too long, man. You know what I mean? You know, I've been in office far too long, so I didn't vote for her. So, oh man, but if Rick pulls this out, I'll be happy if Rick pulls this out. I really will, just because I learned from Malcolm X. You got to root for your enemy's enemy in politics to get people's attention sometimes. So that's where I'm at with it. So if Rick wins, I'm be like, damn. I'll be voting for him in November though, for sure. I'll be voting for him November, for sure.
Hey, so, what the champ cooking tonight? Did he tell you already?
Yeah, I saw it. It's just chicken kebabs.
Chicken kebabs. All right, he got the chicken kebabs going. One of y'all need to get that smoke detector changed. That can't be you, Fred. It gotta be Cal.
Nah, that's Kane, man. Kane, step on your shoe boxes, man, and change your battery.
No, that's my computer. That shit went overheat.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, for sure, man. You know, so oh man,
we're doing this guy.
So hey, Jamal, do you think Charlo really got hurt?
Hell nah. His fight they either cooking something, they either doing a deal, or it just was a wash. If he doesn't fight in Houston, that means the tickets wasn't moving at all. Like it was.
I think it was a wash. That's what I think would happen.
It just was a tragedy. It was no energy in that fight. Fans are not responding to the Charlos. They got booed.
Let me ask y'all this: when the last time y'all seen a video that somebody said Charlo versus Selected? I haven't seen one.
No one's gonna talk about.
You ain't seen somebody say Charlo versus nobody. They don't even give a damn about him fighting Benavidez.
Yeah, they would care, but the Mike Tyson interview killed that. When he did that interview.
Yeah, that did more harm than good, him being on that show by not saying David Benavidez's name. Right. The Charles are just destroyed their careers, man. Damn. Al Heyman put them on front and center. The first deal the first fight that they had box were the Charlo brothers.
Well, Jamel probably still gonna be a Hall of Famer though, because
he is a Hall of Famer. He is. I don't like him, but he is. I shouldn't say I don't respect him. He's a Hall of Famer though. Yeah, he's definitely a Hall of Famer. Jamal ain't yet. Not even.
Yeah, he might not be yet.
He's not even close. Fights. Not even close.
Damn, man. What these dudes wasted like Charlo and Andre? Damn, bro.
Where the fuck is Andre? I haven't heard of that guy in months.
I mean, he went to somebody's fight, and no one even interviewed him. He was like the backup guy in the interview. He's even
worse than Keith Thurman, bro.
Yeah,
he's worse than Keith Thurman, bro.
Yeah, he is. Andrade, yeah.
Ain't nobody wants to keep Thurman, man. I hate that motherfucker. Only person close to him is Sean Porter.
That's the only fight I've ever been to an Andre fight.
Oh,
you went to an Andre fight,
bro? I
went down there,
bro. He came to the Hard Rock. It was like a year or two. That's like when I first got into boxing.
Super Bowl.
Oh, COVID.
He fought a good fighter too.
Selecki. Was it Selecki?
Or Liam, or I don't know what.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anybody named Liam, I ain't never met a good Liam.
It was someone that was like on BoxRec. They were like 5 stars or like 4 stars. Like,
nah, bro. Here, no. If his name is Liam, if his name is Liam and he ain't a movie star, he ain't no good.
It's like 3 of them. They all brothers.
I ain't never known them to be good either.
Oh no, I lied to you, bro. He fought a guy named Luke Keller. He smoked.
I did. See,
he's like,
he came out like a gangbuster, knocked him down in the first or second round, and didn't just.
That was That was in 2020. That was like right around COVID.
That was January.
Yeah, that was like right when it like first.
I remember that. I remember.
No, I lied. No, I lied. No, it was
January 2021.
It was Liam Williams.
Yeah.
At the Hard Rock.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
They got him 4 stars on BoxRec.
Of course, that's his restaurant of choice.
His last fight was against Chris Eubanks. I guess he just fought him.
And he lost, right?
Yeah, he lost.
Yeah. And Chris Eubanks is a half a fraud. You know what I mean? Like, he's not really good. But
you said they rated him 4 stars?
Chris Eubanks, man, now that he with Roy Jones, he been all right.
He got better? All right, God.
Way better.
I know he got that belt where he was parading around like he was who's the guy that beat Roy Jones? Who's the guy that beat Roy Jones?
Tarver.
No, not Tarver, the other one that robbed Roy Jones, and he paraded around like he was a champion.
Montel.
Yeah, Montel. That dude was beating his ass. Coraball was beating him, and then he hurt his shoulder.
Yeah, I can't believe you said Liam Williams, man. Liam Williams. Wow.
I mean, I never. That was like my first. Only boxing fight ever. That's the only one that came down here.
No more, man. That's a boxing rule. It's unwritten, but it's a rule. If his name is Liam, no. Just look when you type it in BoxRec. See if you see a Liam with a good record, and don't believe in that 4-star shit.
They all got lost. They all got lost.
If I can ask one more question, did Richardson did he go to the Olympics?
Yeah, for his home country.
Yeah, I think he went for Haiti or something, right, Fred?
Yeah, Haiti.
So wait, he was in the Olympics with Stevenson?
I think he was in the trials or something. He was in something with the Olympics.
Like, I'm looking at his because the career I'm comparing him to right now is Ryo. Like him and Ryo are pretty much the same exact career, where he's 14-0, 12-0, but you could just tell the difference in promoter because he's fought like 8 times this last year, and this guy's only fought 1 time.
That's how they do you at Mayweather.
That's Tank, man. Him being friends with Tank kind of messed him up.
He should be on Tank's undercards. All right, champ, about to cook.
All right.
Live in living color.
You want to intro us? Champion Hart. Eric. Dad. Texas. Dallas. I ain't got no more nicknames. Dad of the year. Chef of the year.
Man, what's going on, brother?
Oh, there he is.
Man, bro, man, I had some crazy shit go down last night, man. Somebody tried to kick my door in, man.
Your house?
Yeah, bro, shit was crazy, man.
Did the police come in time?
Yeah, police came, but yeah, man, yeah, shit was crazy.
Did you know him?
Nah, bro, I don't know what the hell that shit was about, man. It's crazy.
Oh, he was a crackhead or something, yeah?
Nah, shit. If he was a fucking zombie, man, because it sounded like a freight train was trying to come through the door.
Really?
Yeah, the shit was crazy.
I'm glad you're good. I'm glad the police came.
Yeah, man, I had to get that thing. And they burnt off down the street, man.
Huh?
Crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, it's in America now, boy. You gotta keep that thing.
Hey, tell me something. In Texas, do you gotta wait till they come in your house?
In Texas?
Yeah, I don't know. Because in LA, they gotta have 2 feet. They literally gotta have 2 feet in my house.
Yeah, I think in Texas it's different. It's just, you know, it's I don't think you have to in Texas. I'm not sure though. But you know what? I need to find out since I got my CHL. I definitely need to find that out.
Yeah.
I don't think they do in Texas either. We probably have to look it up.
I don't think they. Yeah, right. I don't think they do.
Hey Champ, did you see that one where that it was 2 white guys and a white guy went to get his kid from a lady's house, and the dude shot him on the front porch and killed him right there.
Yeah, I saw that. He got away with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They might not need to be on your house in Texas.
Maybe. Okay. How about if you know what? I'm glad. Thank God you guys talked to me, because now I'm not on the curb anymore. So I don't know if it's my property line, because now I have a gate. Does my gate constitute as my front door? I'm going to matter of fact, I'm gonna call the police tonight. Actually, as soon as I hang up, I'm gonna record the conversation and ask them a few questions. Mm-hmm. I'm glad. Thank you guys for calling, and I'm glad you're safe, Champion Heart. Because God forbid we really find out that Ariel was the chef. You know what I mean? But we gonna keep this Milli Vanilli train going. So he unloading his truck right now, y'all, as you guys can hear. So we gonna wait a couple of minutes. You know, he's dropping off a load. I hear he in the back. I can tell. Yeah, he ain't even responding, man. I done said 4 jokes and he ain't laughed not once, because you know.
Yeah, give me for a second, man. I'm trying to strap down this load, man.
I told you, yeah. Well, wait a second. Don't worry. I'll mute you and just come in. Truck sound. So yeah, man, I'll take that off for a second. Yeah, we'll have him come back in and we'll do it like that. But yeah, man. I think that Jamal Charlo was phony. I don't think that he got a back injury. He been traveling and living his best life. And, you know, he probably slept wrong. You know, kid probably.
Yeah, they might need to pull that on out of there, because they got a big fight supposed to come up. What's the point of having that fight? They matching him up with Mackie Selected, bro. Who was the last matchup he had?
Frank Martin
in Houston.
I was looking forward to seeing Frank Martin though.
Yeah, I was too.
Looking for. I like him, man. He looks like a running back that boxes.
Yeah, he sure does. He sure does.
Yep. Yeah, I like how he's moving forward when he boxes, and that's an Earl Spence fighter too. So I'm gonna support him. And there was another good fight. Prince Alim was fighting.
Right,
it sucks, man. He would have been fought the right behind the other young man, Stevie Fulton.
Oh, Alim was on that card too.
Yeah, it was a.
They had a black card. It was a
Al Heyman really came through, because you know we held him accountable. I'm 100% sure that everyone in the barbershop that was advocating on that made a big difference in that fight, but it got canceled, so it's no such thing. I mean, it was no buzz in Houston. You can tell, because there was no fight activities. Last year, he got the key to the city. You know what I mean? None of that shit happened this year. Motherfuckers was like, I ain't going to that shit. That's basically what it was. They probably sold 34 tickets. That's pretty much what it was. You got to
That's helps you alienate your fans, man.
Yeah, when you disrespect your fans, dog, that's just insane. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But it's cool. I mean, they gonna make it do what it do, man. But
yeah, you alienate your fans like y'all said, man. That's
okay,
tough,
man.
bro.
You ready, dog?
He ready.
Man, yes, man. I'm having a bad night, man. You wouldn't believe it. On top of all that other shit I had to deal with last night, man. Yesterday. Man.
Yeah, you need some rest, bro. Get you some rest after the night after this, man.
Yeah, bro.
You got in a car accident?
No, man. I'm at this location, man, and they just being particular about how they want this shit strapped down. That's all.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
All right. I'm not used to this champion heart, dog. I'm not used to this motherfucker right here. I'm used to the motherfucker that picks me up. You know what I mean? You my strong friend, man. Anyways, man.
Oh, man. It's been crazy.
Without further ado, one of the strongest men I know, man. Champion Heart. Cooking with the champ. This is my favorite part.
All right, man.
This motherfucker on the Soul Train line.
Thank you for joining me for another episode of Champ. All right. Okay, what we're gonna do something real quick, real easy. We're gonna do shrimp, and we're gonna do beef. I'm sorry, not beef. We're gonna do shrimp and chicken kebabs over a bed of rice. We're gonna fix that real quick. Show you how to do this, and come right back. All right. Okay. So what we want to do first is we want to marinate our chicken tenderloins. We've already cut them up into chunks to go on our sticks where we're going to build our kebab. All right. Yeah. So what we want to do is we're going to use our everything seasoning. Okay. I've already washed it off. So I'm just trying to cut down on preparation time. You always want to wash your meat before you prepare it. That's important. Okay. All right. Now, what I did was this makes for a really good base, and what we're using here is a marinating sauce, Creole style marinating sauce. And that's we're gonna put that all over our chicken there. All right. And what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna put this in the refrigerator, and we're gonna let this marinate for about a good 30 minutes. Okay. All right. Work that in there really good. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of sea salt. Okay, add that right in there. Work that in there a little bit more. All right. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes and let that marinate real good. Okay, now when we do our kebabs with shrimp, we want to use an extra large shrimp or even a colossal size shrimp. The only reason you want to do that is you just want a bigger shrimp to be able to put on your stick and handle it real good. You don't want to get a shrimp that's too small. So you want to use extra large or colossal. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to create our own seafood base, Old Bay. Seafood base is what we're going to use to marinate our shrimp with, and we'll show you how to do that. All right, so what we're doing now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our Old Bay seafood base seasoning for our shrimp. Okay, using about half a stick of butter. You're gonna go ahead and add your Old Bay seafood seasoning. Okay. Parsley. Okay. Some sea salt. Okay. And garlic powder. Okay, now you can use fresh garlic cloves also. And you also want to use lemon juice. Okay, that's going to be your flavoring. Really good flavoring for your shrimp. All right. All right, and that's going to be for our shrimp. All right, now let's set that aside. All right. All right, so now we're going to add a little bit of everything seasoning here on our shrimp. Okay, we don't really need that much because we've got our, we're going to use. Okay, we just going to be sure to get them good there. And I'm going to add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. All right. All right. Now we're going to get our rice prepared, and I'm going to show you how we're going to build our kebabs. All right. So we'll be right back. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and wash our rice off and get this to cooking so we can build our kebabs. All right. All right. Go ahead and keep this one.
We're good? I'll go around. Okay.
All right. So let's get this cooking here. All right. Let's build those kebabs. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get our kebabs built. All right. We've got our chicken that's been marinating 30 minutes. We've got our bell peppers. We've got our sweet onion. And a little something that I like to do. We're going to use pineapple chunks. Now, normally, what I do is I use more natural, real pineapples that you actually have to cut up. But these are canned pineapples. So just for time's sake, I'm using these. But normally, I use more natural, pure pineapple. I like to buy the pineapple and cut it up myself. But we're going to go ahead and use these just for tonight. Okay, so we've got our bell peppers. They've been cleaned our pit out. We've cut them, washed them off, cleaned our pit. Okay, so we'll go ahead and cut them here, get ready, okay, to build our kebab. The best way to do this, you want to cut them down. Okay. Onions straight down the middle there. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and put your onion on first. All right. Then bell pepper. All right. Then chicken. All right. And then all right, a couple of cubes, chunks of pineapple. All right. And then you just repeat that step over and over again. And we're going to go ahead and build them. I'll show you how they're done here. All right. So now you've got your chicken kebabs that are ready to go. All right, you want to go ahead and put these in the oven. You actually want to put these in the oven before your shrimp kebabs because it's going to take the
chicken a little longer to cook as opposed to the shrimp. So once you get them ready, we're gonna go ahead and put them in the oven. Okay, so this is why you want to use either the extra large or the colossal shrimp, so that you have really enough to do, because you want to go through the shrimp with the larger part, and then right there below the tail. All right, and there you go. All right, and all right, and then you just repeat that. Okay. Now with the shrimp, they don't have to cook as long, so you want to put these in the oven. You want to monitor them, baste them, and just monitor them, because they're gonna come out pretty quick. Okay, so now we have our shrimp kebabs that are going into the oven. We want to go ahead and baste them with our Old Bay seafood basting that we made earlier. Okay, so we want to go ahead and baste them with that. Okay, like I said, it's not going to take, you don't want to leave the shrimp in there long, because you don't want them hard. But you want to go ahead and baste them, and then what you're going to do is you're going to flip them and baste them again. Okay, and this really going to absorb all of your flavor in there. And go ahead and put that in the oven. All right, we'll be right back. All right, and we're done. We've got chicken.
Wow.
Shrimp kebab on a bed of rice. All right, and tonight we don't have a taste test available, but trust me, these are extremely good and real easy and real quick to fix. All right. Thank you for another episode of Cooking with the Champ, and we'll see you next week.
Cooking with the Champ. Hey, that is hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing. That is a great summertime meal.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know what, man? I wanted to do when I was in St. Louis for the Memorial Weekend with moms, man, I wanted to do it on the grill so you can kind of see how they done on the grill. But you know, so that's another reason why I just put them together real quick to show you how to do it in the oven. I forgot to mention that you got to spray your pan so that they don't.
That's what I was about to dog. Yeah. I was like, what did you do? That's funny you said that. I was like, what did you spray your pan with? Yeah.
I forgot to mention that. You got to spray your pan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, that was fun. I encourage everybody. The women the women enjoy eating those.
Oh yeah,
they enjoy eating them.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. Maybe it's an aphrodisiac or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
man, that shit that went down last night, man. I was so glad that my daughter wasn't there when that shit happened, man.
I bet.
Man, I was glad she wasn't there.
I bet.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're safe though.
Yeah, it's all good. Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? You got that gate pass?
My man, okay. Yeah, here it is right here. All right, my bad. Okay, cool. All right, sorry about that, man.
Nah, you good.
Yeah.
Kyle gone. Kyle said, fuck them kebabs.
Hey, I wanted to speak up on what KP was talking about earlier.
Yeah, please.
About why the Democrats are losing the black male vote. You know, the thing that's happening, man, is that none of the, a lot of the black men are beginning to realize we're not getting anything for our vote. And this talk of reparations is becoming really big. And I think they actually have a committee in California that's really pushing for the reparations right now. You may know that organization I'm talking about, Fred. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they've moved forward too. They've upgraded their steps now.
Yeah, and see, right now, there's a local. What's his name? this cat, man, his name is Marcel. I can't remember Marcel's last name, but I think it's Davis. Davis, I think. Is it Davis? Yeah, he's trying to get coon ass Clybourne out of office so that some of our issues, man, can be addressed, because Clybourne's not doing a goddamn thing for black people, and never has. And one of Marcel's big things is reparations, and he's really pushing for that. And so they're trying to I'll ask anybody that's in South Carolina, man, to support that brother Marcel. It's a grassroots organization, a grassroots type brother, and he's really wants to get in there and address some of our issues, man, and really do some shit. So if you all are in South Carolina, definitely support that brother.
Yeah, he's going against Claiborne, right?
Yeah, that motherfucker.
I'm tired of him too, dog. Like, I am tired of these motherfuckers, man, conning us, man.
Yeah. Big time.
Man.
That's that old guard, man, they had in place.
Yep.
And in order for you to get,
that's exactly what that is.
It's like watching people go from one to the next. You ever see, okay, I know y'all know this. Let's say you got a church and you got a pastor, and then the pastor possibly retires or dies, and then his son takes over. You see what I'm saying? Right. They basically pass over those families to him. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of how they've done the Democratic vote to black people. They've done it in a way that, okay, Martin them died, then you got Jesse and Al. Well, now Jesse and Al is training their successors because they're so old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Al's successor was old girl that ran out there with BLM, Tamika Mallory and them. So they ran them out there. He trained them up. So now they out there running around. See, you ever notice they never apologize? They never apologize for what happened with Ice Cube. You don't see my son apologizing to Ice Cube and them for not, you know what I'm saying, not putting that behind them. It's because they got paid. They got their checks. And after they took their checks, they walked away. You don't even see them no more. It's like they don't exist. Why did they show up for the Buffalo people? That's pretty interesting, ain't it, Fred?
Man, it's the perfect case to do it.
Perfect case to do it. And think about it. The black dude the security guard that they killed, he was building a car that ran off of water. The black man, the security officer.
That's what they're telling you right there.
Yeah. So like they wasn't about to go. They wasn't about to go out there and pump that like that, man. They did that for publicity stunt to get them people elected. And now they sitting down with their checks. I haven't seen my son in a long time now. It's been about a year.
Not on a national scale. He's doing some stuff in New York, like Don't Kill Kings or something like that. But not on a national scale. Like, not everyone. They benefited from that George Floyd stuff, man. They became household names, you know. Yeah, they benefited a lot. They got commercials and podcasts and
I think a Cadillac commercial she had.
Yeah, a Cadillac commercial.
And we had people vouching for that. Like, man, don't be mad about, man. Hey, no, you don't work like that. You can't do that.
9 million. 9 million, cuz.
Is that what they got? 9 million?
Ain't that what the black lady house was worth?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's 6 million. That's up the streets colors. Yeah. Man.
Shit, same difference. Once you get past 5, nigga, you close to 9. Shit.
Once you get, yeah, you're rounding up. So, hey, it's so disheartening, man. Man,
Fred,
yes.
If she pays 6, she has to have 9.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. This is why I always go back to why men like Malcolm X is so rare. So rare. 1 in a billion. 1 in 7 billion chance that we'll get another Malcolm X, man. Didn't take the money.
Like Dr. Clark said, you don't deserve another one. What you do with
we don't deserve another one, man.
That's facts.
This motherfucker didn't take no money.
What do I always tell you on this here platform?
Say it again.
I ain't dying for you niggas.
Nah, Cal always say that.
Going somewhere else, but yeah, man.
Cal always say that. Hey, I was like, hey, I always tell people this, bro. I preside over my wife and my children. Mm-hmm. Everybody else, I don't preside over. I'm not about to I'm not about to be no super Negro for some niggas to say, man, he died for us. That's all they gonna say. I mean, hell, you just heard a girl come out a couple weeks ago say Martin Luther King ain't shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
My name is Jesus, nor is it Jesus. I ain't down for you niggas, man.
And Jesus, Malcolm, you know, they even, man, they left hanging, man. It's just, I'm not gonna take the show somewhere else, but I just
don't take it nowhere else. All
right, cool. I'll stay here.
No further. You already done it.
Nah, I ain't gonna go, because I was about to go into my Trump speech about how motherfuckers just be alive at 80, 90 years old. Like, how does that happen? If you fighting for a cause like this, man.
It don't happen, though. You get killed, bro. You get killed. I mean, you ain't got to say it. It don't happen like that, bro. Listen, bro. All them dudes that was down in St. Louis when that stuff happened with Mike Brown, most of them black dudes is dead. They killed them dudes.
Facts. That's true. Found dead in a car.
And all this type of stuff. And I know somebody that know one of the dudes that got killed. And they was like, they not reporting this stuff on the news down here. Ferguson is probably 2.5 hours from me. They not reporting it on the news intentionally. And then after they don't report it, nobody knows what happens to these dudes and how they died. Right. They all of a sudden just showed up dead. But guess who got away with the money? The BLM people.
Facts. A lot of it.
They came in after they had already put boots on the ground.
Mm-hmm. That's right. KB, Trump 2024. I'm with you on it as of right now. I'm with you on it.
Kevin Brower say that every day. Hey, Don Zeby, you can run that with all you want. You can run with Dems all you want. Your mama must have told you to vote like that.
Yeah, man.
Hey, listen.
Dems are for feminists. Feminists no Democrat, man. I'm just convinced.
Did y'all see that video where the lady went off on her son and she was cussing him out? I told you to vote.
I didn't see it. But shout out to KB for sending me a video today, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, he sent me the stuff on Kenny Smith in it. It was a perfect time too.
R. West said he lived in St. Louis. That is partial truth. Hey, come up, R. West, and tell us, man, so we can know the whole truth.
Yeah, feel free.
You live in St. Louis. Come up, hit the link, man. We want to know the whole truth. I don't know it all because you live there, bro.
Yeah,
I know about Kansas City. Feel another part of it.
Yeah, man. It's just a tragedy.
And you two come up too, Don ZB, if you want to, man. We can just
you're a Democrat,
man. Nobody out. Nah, man, let them come up, man. I don't cuss nobody out.
Yeah, you know you're welcome.
You know, they don't be wanting to come up though, man. Let people come up.
Not at all.
I disagree with people all the time. That's the way you get better, man.
I'm convinced feminine men are passionate about the Democratic Party. And I got really close friends that probably may be watching tonight, like love them to death.
Man, they called me crazy. They called me a coon.
You got some sugar in your tank.
They called me everything.
I don't know how
I don't give a damn what they call me, bro. Because I mean, I don't like you. I don't know how black men could defend it because if they're
they separate you from your woman. They separate you from your woman.
Yeah, right.
They separated your household politically.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's automatically separation. Yeah, so it don't make any sense.
Yeah,
but hey, that's people right to choose that. Just like that's right to choose everything else. But the same way I give them the right to choose that, I got a right to choose independent, Green Party, or Republican if I wanted to.
The dumbest thing ever when people say you wasted your vote. You have a 1 in a zillion shot to be whoever you want to be. You're a waste of life then if you don't become a fireman, a policeman, right? You get what I'm saying? Like you basically wasted your life trying to be an entrepreneur because you were supposed to work in the post office. Fucking stupid, man. It's a waste. You believe in somebody and they saying it's a waste of a vote. Hey, listen. I mean, I'm telling you, there are some feminine. You cannot be 100 as a man, white man, black man, Asian man. You cannot be 100% all in on the Democratic Party as a man. You can't. You can't. Look what they do in the masculinity.
They don't want no masculinity no more.
Come on, man. It's a crying shame, dog. Yeah, that shit ridiculous, man.
They gonna have wearing the clothes that D Wade wear.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shit. Now D Wade gonna be on the national campaign. Watch for Kamala Harris. Watch.
Hey,
Will Smith, all the motherfuckers. Watch. You ain't black if that's the most disgusting shit ever, man. That shit still kind of like gets my attention. Like to think of that, an 80-year-old white man that eulogized a KKK member. This is I'm quoting Champion Hart right now, and he told us you ain't black if you don't vote for him, and he eulogized a known racist. Yeah, he's the lesser of the two evils.
Oh, Fred, remember I told you a while ago that the NFL was about to adopt that stuff?
Yeah, boom, you called it. You sure did. You damn sure did, dog. Now look what they got.
I seen a commercial, bro, and then I seen something about a cheerleader, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you, Champion Heart. Yeah, you saw that?
Wow. I seen that, bro. I seen that about the cheerleader, and I seen the commercial or something. NFL with a flag or something on it.
Man, I'm gonna just keep it a buck, man. Can we just keep it what it's supposed to be? Can we just keep things the way it's supposed to be?
No, you cannot identify as what you were biologically born in this world as.
Like, man, this is sick. Like on the on some applications, what do you call what?
Oh, did I tell you? You know, well, Champion Hart's probably seen it now because he drives trucks too. So on the when you take a DOT, which is Department of Transportation physical, you have to take a drug test, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, it says male, female, non-binary.
Yeah, I got that too on my film festival applications. Yeah, I'm like, what do you identify yourself as? I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. You're born one way. That's it. That's it. There's no other discussion. That's it. It's only one way to live, man. That's the way God created you, man. That's it. That's it, dog. That's it, man. Let's get out of here, KP.
Hey,
man.
I'm dropping you another link in the back to you.
Yeah, please. I'm about to check them out right now.
But listen to this. This one is gonna shock you. You might make a video about it. About quotes that somebody said. I ain't gonna tell you who said them, but you're gonna find out who said these quotes. And the person that was saying these quotes is the opposite of the person that they said was one way versus the other way. But that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna send it. I'm putting it in the back chat. So
all right, please. I'm interested. Appreciate it.
You're gonna die laughing when you hear it. You're gonna be like, "What?" And you're gonna watch their faces on the video, like, "Look at this shit."
Oh, really? Oh, you just sent it to me, right?
I just dropped it in the back chat.
All right, cool.
This is the back chat. All right, I'm dropping it off. All right, man. See y'all later, man.
All right, peace. Yeah, I'm waiting on Kyle, man. Anyways, Kyle he got to put his daughter to bed or something, right, Kyle? Is that what you're doing? Congratulations. Kyle got his nigga chain. Yeah, man. Oh, you talking Ray J? Oh. That Ray J stuff is sick, dog. These dudes getting paid. How many followers he got? 4 or 5 million? That's all this about. They about to roll this campaign out on us. Men are at threat, man. Men are at threat. I'm about to call the police station because I really want to make sure of this because I don't know the laws. And the one thing they do say, you got to know the laws, right? I just want to know the law. Is it the gate or is it my front door? You know what I mean? But anyways, man, I love y'all, man. Kyle is going on to spend time with the family, man. I totally appreciate y'all, man. And I love y'all, man. I totally appreciate y'all. I know we taking this platform in a different direction. We're gonna rebuild it one brick at a time. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. You know, I mean, we're gonna mix boxing and worldviews and space like that, man. I think it's just important that we have these conversations, man. And Kyle is back. He blinging. Is that shit heavy? Is it heavy?
Oh yeah.
It's heavy?
Yeah, shit, better be.
Anyways, man, Kyle got to get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. In the words of the great
We're
philosopher.
back in 30. We're back in 30. We live in 30.
All right, go to the boxing section.
Kylie, say bye.
Okay.
Come around. Come around. You want to be here so bad.
Hey, when's the last day of school?
Friday. She graduated. Say hi.
From kindergarten?
Yep.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You know what I did? I held my kids back. I held my kids back. Well, I didn't really hold them back. I just did TK, pre-K, and then kindergarten.
So play the song, Fred.
There you go. There it is. That's cool. That's good enough. That's good enough. Appreciate you, man. This is a family show, man. Bring your kids when you beam in. Why not, man? Why not? Why not?
Yes, I will.
Hey, I love being a father, man. Man, I love being a father. Man, I love being the father, man. Yeah, it ain't the same barbershop, I know.
Peoples Hernandez.
And I ain't tripping it. I don't want to talk boxing. I don't, man. I don't want to talk boxing every night.
I mean, we got shit to talk about.
You got tons of places to go. You got tons of places to go. You know, you got great options. Everybody's great. I'm not downplaying none. Everybody that has a platform is great. You got options. You know what I mean? Shit, all of them. Republican, Democrat, old media, new media, LDBC. I'm advocating. I'm supporting all of them. Go to all of them. I'm not hating on nobody's mind. But I will be getting back to doing interviews, though. Yeah. I got Crip Mac coming. I'm going to interview him. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun.
Is that going to be a day one or a night?
Nah, I'm going to just record it. I'm going to just do a one-on-one interview with him. Yeah, do it like that. Yeah. If I can get something to come on that night, that'd be great, you know? That'd be dope. Yeah, man, fatherhood is the best, man. Man, it's the best ever, man. Hey, man, your daughter needs y'all, man. Did you see Floyd Mayweather's daughter again?
What happened now?
This time with a woman. Dog. Now, remind me to show you. She twerking again on an escalator, and a woman is smacking her butt. Floyd better go home. Floyd better fucking go home. I'm gonna tell you that right. She gonna be pregnant by the end of the year. She gonna be pregnant on her second daddy, second baby, second daddy. That's where she headed, man. I really hope that, man, we need that money. We need that hard work and dedication in the community, man, and we need people to run his business. You know what I mean? Because if not, that shit gonna go to probate. Motherfuckers gonna be fighting. You know what I mean? And it's just gonna be chaos. The black community needs Floyd's success. For sure. Love y'all, man. We out this motherfucker, man.
Hey, Fred.
Yeah.
Before we go.
Yeah.
Them niggas owe you money.
Facts.